Hello, welcome back to the We Are City channel, back again with the Manchester City Master League on PES 2022. And today's episode we will cover the January transfer window. Whether we make any moves in the transfer market is uncertain yet. I think probably not. It's not sort of City style, is it, to sign anyone in January? City tend to make the moves in the summer window. January is, you know, it's a seller's market in January. You can only sign players that people will want to sell. We might look into our transfer targets a little bit, but I think we might, you know, just see where the transfer window takes. If he's, you know, a ridiculous offer for someone like Gabriel Jesus or Ferran Torres, maybe we then think, oh, maybe we will make a move for a striker or something like that. But I don't think so. I don't think so. And we kick off today's episode with a game against title rivals and third place behind us, Chelsea. This is how we're going to go with against Chelsea. Sterling misses the game. He's out for 6 days with injury. Jack Grealish has still got another week to come back. Ferran Torres starts up top with Foden on the left and Mahrez on the right. Bernardo Silva not in there. It's De Bruyne, Rodri and Gundogan in that midfield three. Then it's Walker, Stones, Diaz and Zinchenko at the back. Ederson, of course, in goal. On the bench we've got Delap, Jesus, Bernardo Silva, Fernandinho, Laporte, Cancelo and Stefan. Delap is going out on loan very soon. This will be his last game before he goes out on loan. So hopefully we've got Sterling and Grealish back by then, because we need those forward players to play in those positions. And of course, Kaiki will be available as well to start maybe playing for the team. So that's an option. Cole Palmer's not played much football for us either this season, but he won't be leaving on loan, so you might have a chance for him. As for the Chelsea side, Lukaku starts up top. They've got Ziyech and Werner on the wings. Kante and Jorginho in the midfield too. And it's Alonso and Azpilicueta as the wing-backs. Malang Sarr, Thiago Silva and Rudiger in the back three. Edouard Mendy in goal. On the bench, Kepa, Chalobah, Reece James, Chilwell, Saul, Loftus-Cheek and Kai Havertz. No striker, but Havertz can play in that striker position. This is a big game to set off the episode, isn't it, against third place Chelsea. A win here for them will put them above us in the table. So the snow is falling for the winter time. Here we are at Stamford Bridge to face tough title rival in Thomas Tuchel's Chelsea. Strong lineup. I mean, the likes of Rudiger there, Thiago Silva at the back, Malang Sarr. We are in our white kit today. At least the kit's looking good, even if the team doesn't play so good. But I think we've got to be on our best performance today to beat this Chelsea side. They may have, you know, been a bit hit and miss this season, but so have we. Even Liverpool at times. De Bruyne. Mahrez. Walker into a wonderful position. There's no one there attacking it though. No one there at all. Great pressing by Gundogan, and Azpilicueta has to go out. I think Gundogan's going to a free kick here. A bit overzealous, and he's pressing. I don't think there's much in it though, to be fair. He does leave his foot in a little bit, and Azpilicueta, he was lumping it out anyway. Will Zinchenko get there? Azpilicueta, he does. Well done, Zinchenko. Foden. Ferran. Oh, poor pass again. Lukaku. Werner. Oh, Romelu. Lukaku's in here, and he's always going to score there. Defensively, not good enough. Not good enough at all. Torres gives it away. Ziyech plays it into Lukaku. Diaz's movement. Stones and Walker have both lost Lukaku. And Romelu Lukaku on his weaker right foot. I mean, he's just holding off John Stones here. What a quality centre forward Lukaku is, we know that. It's a great finish from him. Great finish from Big Rom. 1-0 down here at Stamford Bridge, and a defensive Chelsea side who've not had much of the ball take the lead against us. Gundogan. Ferran. De Bruyne. Gundogan. Into Ferran, and couldn't just lay it down for Ferran to tap it in. Edouard Mendy, and also a very good goalkeeper. Gundogan. De Bruyne. Gundogan. Rodri. Mahrez. Oh, he's still going, is he, Mahrez? No. Tries to take on a few players, and that is half-time. Chelsea 1, Manchester City 0 at Stamford Bridge. They will drop further down the table with a defeat here against Chelsea. Going to win this, Diaz, if he's coming out for it, which he hasn't. Chelsea on the attack once again. Werner in space. He's got Lukaku for him. Well, if Werner had any sense, he would have just passed that across to Romelu Lukaku. It'd be 2-0 Chelsea, and it'd be game over. Ziyech here. Zinchenko's positioning. Why is Werner not putting that across the box there? And N'Golo Kante with a brilliant tackle as well, and Rodri in the build-up. Gundogan making a bit of a run out wide. Try and find him. Phil Foden. Needs him on the edge of the box here. It's Rodri in space. He does test Edouard Mendy, but it's straight into his hands in the end. Simple enough save. Gundogan, Rodri, Foden, Varane, Foden. Phil Foden! Oh, and he's put it wide the post. Name to score in that position, Phil. Good little 1-2 with Varane. Dragged in Cesar Spilicueta, but we'll see it here. Brilliant football. Puts it wide of Mendy's post. Foden knows himself. It's got to be going in, that chance. It's got to be going in. De Bruyne, he's fouled here. It's a free kick. Jorginho just clatters Kevin De Bruyne as he goes to pass that to Ilkay Gundogan. I mean, nowhere near the ball, is he, Jorginho? I don't think he even got a yellow card for that, because they tend to not to. Oh. De Bruyne fouls Lukaku, but it's a terrible pass from Walker. De Bruyne. Oh, it's to Delap. It's a great ball, but Liam Delap can't get his foot on it. I think that was our last chance. Jesus, good turn. Away from Rudiger, who's been fantastic at the back for Chelsea all game. One last chance for Chelsea to go forward here. Diaz says to Lukaku, I'd like to see you come forward after that one. That is full time. We start the episode with a 1-0 defeat to Chelsea, which is massive in the Premier League table for Chelsea title challengers. We, possibly not. Liverpool could run away with this league if we're not careful. Well, Liverpool, luckily for us, get a 2-2 draw with Brighton. Brighton have done us a massive favour there. Wolves draw as well. So this is how the table is looking. Liverpool top on 42. Chelsea and us both on 38 points. Them above us on goal difference. They've scored more than us. And so have West Ham and so have Leicester City scored more goals than us. Clearly the goals are the issue. Wolves in there as well. Also on 33 points. But you can see there, the defence is clearly not the issue with 12 there. The least goals conceded in the whole league, barring Leeds United, who've conceded 13, but we've only scored 27, which is really bad. I mean, Arsenal have only scored 20, I suppose, but if you look at the teams in the top 6, Wolves 31, Leicester 30, West Ham 31, Chelsea 33, and Liverpool 44. It shows where we're going wrong here. So as it's the halfway point in the season, I thought it'd be interesting to see what the stats were. You can see there, the defence, only one defender has got a goal. It's Ruben Dias who's got 1. Walker's only got 1 assist and Zinchenko with 2. Rodri has 6 assists this season. Kevin De Bruyne with 6 also. Ilkay Gundogan has got 6 goals and 3 assists. That shows if he's scoring the goals. Riyad Mahrez with 5 goals this season, no assists. Foden with 6 goals, no assists. Ferran Torres got 11 goals and 2 assists. Probably one of our better players this season. Who else with the goals? Gabriel Jesus has 5 goals, no assists. Bernardo Silva has 1 assist to his name as well. Raheem Sterling with 4 goals, 2 assists. Jack Grealish with 2 goals and 2 assists in 12 games. Our most used player is Ederson, but after that, it's Kevin De Bruyne with 22, and then the likes of Gundogan, Mahrez, Ferran Torres, Walker, all on 21 appearances this season so far. It's also interesting to look at the progress of the youth team. You see that, you know, a lot of players may be growing overall, but growing very slowly. There's only maybe Jaden Braff that could be promoted, but that would be then to sell him on for some money. Anyone else there of any interest? I mean, Gavin Bazunu is 67 rated also. Callum Doyle, 66, and Galveth is 67. So anyone that gets to around 70 rated, I think that's when we promote them. So probably Braff will be promoted and then probably loaned out or sold on. He does look a quality player, Braff, but in real life, Manchester City have no interest in playing him due to attitude issues. We're going away to a cursed ground now for Manchester City. We go away to Tottenham Hotspur. They are down in 10th position, but they always beat City at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. They've got Harry Kane. We did okay in the opening day of the season against them, but we need to start picking up wins if we are going to be winning this Premier League title, because I know we're there and around Liverpool in first, but you know, drop a few points and you can be out of the title race by April. You really can. Well, Grealish and Sterling still injured, and a lot of players leaving on loan. Also, with Ferran and Foden in Down's condition, Cole Palmer has made it onto the bench for today's game, and this is the side we're going with. So the usual backline, Cancelo in for Zinchenko, the usual midfield also, and it's Gabriel Jesus on the left, Mahrez on the right, Bernardo Silva in the false 9 role. As for Spurs, they've got Lloris in goal, Sanchez and Dyer Plan at the back, with Reguilon and Emerson in the full-back positions, Højbjerg and Lo Celso the midfield 2, and then it's Lucas Moura, Dele Alli and Steven Bergwijn in behind Harry Kane. On the bench is Galini, Cristian Romero, Ben Davies, Pape Sarr, Heung-min Son not starting today, Brian Hill, and finally Dean Scarlett, a youngster for them also in there. Not quite the level of Cole Palmer, but Cole Palmer could easily get in the game today and could make an impact. So we are at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium to face Tottenham Hotspur, Manchester City against the Harry Kane team, which were nearly the Harry Kane-less team because Manchester City wanted to sign him, they're desperate to sign him. In the end, couldn't make it happen. Now we're left without a striker. And that's why Bernardo Silva is in the false 9 role today. Jesus on the left. So Manchester City versus Tottenham, and it's live from the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And I'm actually thinking maybe initially we move De Bruyne into the false 9 role. Why not? And we can put Bernardo more in a deeper role. Oh, Jesus won the ball back quickly here though for the side. Mahrez. Be a good start here. Gundogan. Here's Cancelo. It's a heavy pass from Gundogan. Cancelo's made the most of it. De Bruyne in space. De Bruyne with a hit. He's going for that top corner. Blazes over the bar for the first attempt of the game within 4 minutes. Gundogan. Jesus. Emerson in his back. And Jesus tackle from behind from Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. And it will be a free kick here. It's a clear foul, this one. I don't think they can complain about that from Højbjerg. Mahrez territory, you could say. Mahrez. Walker. Back towards Mahrez. Lucas Moura away. Cancelo keeps it alive. Rodri. Over to De Bruyne here, who puts it into the side netting. Maybe I should have put it across the box to Mahrez. That was a good pass. That was good movement, good play. I think we wasted that there. De Bruyne. Good play. Gundogan. Bernardo. Through to Mahrez. Mahrez! Put his shot wide. Another chance. Wasted by us. Good play here. Work the ball into Riyad Mahrez. Oh, his right foot. You've got to use your left, Riyad. You've got to use your left. Put that in the top corner. We do miss Jack Grealish, don't we? 6 weeks out for him. We miss Raheem Sterling as well, who's got another few days out, another week, I think. Counters on here. Well, it was until that terrible pass by, I think it's Bernardo Silva. Rodri, well played again. Oh, a Walker mistake. Harry Kane with a strike on sight. Doesn't put it in the back of the net. Bernardo. Gundogan. I mean, Gundogan's what, 86 rated. He takes a first touch like that. That's worrying. Spurs in the counter. Lucas Moura. Big tackle from Aymeric Laporte. Perfectly timed tackle. Beautiful challenge. Referee thinks otherwise. We'll watch the replay. You'll see it's a clean challenge here as Laporte puts his foot on that ball. And the referee thinks otherwise. I mean, you start to question the refereeing, don't you? You really have to. It's a hit from the free kick and it's off the bar. From Lo Celso, was it? Straight off the bar. Walker. Bernardo. Bernardo. Jesus! Oh, it's a beautiful goal. It's a beautiful goal just before half time. And Gabriel Jesus finishes it. And 1-0 we lead Spurs here away from home. Well, it was well worked. Probably the best work goal we've scored all season. Interchangeable passing. Worked brilliantly. Little back heels, little passes, give and goes. Finally it worked to Jesus from Bernardo Silva. And it's in the back of the net. And that, I think, is the last kick of the first half as well. Paying for Tottenham Hotspur. They've hung on for most of the game. 45 minutes come to an end. And they find themselves 1-0 down now. Jesus. It's a shocker. It's a shocker of a pass. Kane. Floored by Laporte. Will be a free kick. Aymeric Laporte. No interest in playing the ball here. One thing in his mind. That was stopping Harry Kane. That is a nasty challenge as well. More the arm than the boot. Heung-min Son. Reguilon. Crosses into Harry Kane. Great defending. Son on the rebound. And Heung-min Son puts it wide. Luckily for us. Good work here by Son and Kane combining. Wide to Reguilon. He put a great cross in here. Laporte, fantastic defending. He has Harry Kane in his pocket. And Son with a chance to finish that one. It was unbelievable. And we still give the ball away. Dele Alli. Cancelo's outmanned here. Jesus is not getting back. And Harry Kane with a strike. It's a great save by Edison. Kane has not been on it today. He's finishing wise. But why is no one getting back with Joao Cancelo there? That's worrying. No help for Joao Cancelo. Emerson's off, Romero's on. That's a strange one. Crossing from Kane. Away. Gundogan. Counter. Could be on. De Bruyne. Brilliant. Walker. Walker goes to the cross. It's blocked away. A substitution, and Cole Palmer is set to make his Premier League debut here. The number 80 comes on for Bernardo Silva. Here's Reguilon. Gets a cross in. Away. Son. Dele Alli might not even get the subs on here. Wide. Romero. Gets the ball into Kane. Cleared away. Gundogan, one thing on his mind, that is just lump that as far as he can up the field. Oh, shocking touch from Davinson Sanchez. Thank you very much. Good job, he's not much of a footballer. Here's De Bruyne. Oh, great tackle from Eric Dyer again. Made a few good tackles on De Bruyne, and that is full time. It's a 1-0 win. Well, again, we only seem to score 1 goal, but we do get 3 points. Defensively strong, offensively shaky. And it's Gabriel Jesus this time that's the difference. Well, our fellow title rivals Chelsea and Liverpool both involved in big scoring games. Chelsea with a 4-2 win over Palace and Liverpool with a 4-1 win over Norwich. Meaning we are still level on points with Chelsea, still trailing Liverpool, but a massive way behind on goal difference. Well, we've got 2 games to simulate next. First is an FA Cup game away at St Mary's against Southampton, and then at home at the Etihad against Burnley before going away to Southampton once again, but in the Premier League to face them, which is the one we will play. So a 2-0 win over Southampton in the FA Cup pushes into, I think, the quarter-final stage now, which we might start playing games. Up next is Burnley in the Premier League, and there's another game we will, like we said, simulate and expect 3 points today. We do get 3 points against Burnley, and we score quite a few goals. A 4-0 win over Burnley. Chelsea get a 2-0 win over Tottenham Hotspur. Arsenal 1-0 win over Southampton. Villa a 2-0 win over Everton. And West Ham a 1-0 win over Watford. Newcastle 1, Liverpool 3, so they continue getting their points. Leicester continue to drop points. A 1-1 draw Manchester United, and Brighton can't beat Wolves. Wolves beat Brighton 4-2. As for the Premier League table, all still looking the same. It's just the teams behind us that are jumping about. West Ham and Leicester and Wolves and Arsenal, Manchester United all battling in that little spot there for 4th position. And it's us, Chelsea and Liverpool going for the title. Up next is Southampton away, a game we will play. Go away to St Mary's. We did beat them, I think it was 2-0, wasn't it, already in the Cup, but it's a different sort of game in the Premier League. They'll be playing a stronger side, and we know we need to keep, getting better. We need to score more goals if we're going to catch up to Chelsea and Liverpool, because even if we get level on points, the goal difference at the moment is looking a big issue. So this is how I'm going to go with against Southampton. Edison starts in goal. Cancelo, Diaz, Ake and Zinchenko in that back 4. Rodri, Bernardo Silva and Grealish in the midfield 3. Then it's Mara on the right, Foden on the left and Kevin De Bruyne in the false 9 position. On the bench we've got Walker, Stones, Fernandinho, Gundogan, Sterling is back as well, and Ferran Torres. As for Southampton, Forster starts in goal. Parode, it's Salisu, Bednarak and Walker Peters at the back. Diallo and Ward-Prowse in the midfield too. Sami Adozi on loan from us on the left-hand side. He looks to have grown, 72 rated now as a left midfielder. We've got Armstrong on the right, and then it's Armstrong and Long up top as well. Walcott, Livramento, Romeu, Adams, Borja on the bench. I'm surprised Adozi's starting against us. Of course, that isn't really allowed, but of course on football games, they never seem to be able to make it that your lone players can't play against you. So here at the sunny St Mary's to face Southampton. They are doing reasonably well, I think, in the Premier League. They've lost a lot of players. I mean, they did lose Danny Ings, didn't they? And they nearly lost James Ward-Prowse to Aston Villa as well as Danny Ings. They sold a few, they've brought a few in. I'm surprised they're not getting relegated, really, that area, that position. But they face us today, Manchester City. De Bruyne at the false 9 once again, which seemed to work against Spurs. We're going to give it another go. Manchester City versus Southampton, and it's live from St Mary's Stadium. Mahrez. Grealish takes it on his chest. Can he keep it in, Jack? He does. He gets his body across here. Grealish. Oh, he tried to cut inside. And Southampton clear it away. Very good to have Grealish back. I missed him for a lot of this season, really. Oh, and now he's fouled, Jack Grealish. Comes back and he's getting fouled straight away. Adam Armstrong. Yellow card for him. For the foul on Super Jack. He immediately makes an impact, Grealish, as soon as he's back. Yeah. punch in the face from Adam Armstrong and Jack Grealish. Still going here, Grealish. Into De Bruyne. Zinchenko, De Bruyne. Brilliant football! De Bruyne saved. Brilliant football. Okay, into Zinchenko. Zinchenko, your movement's bad. Counter. Okay, nearly stops that one. Southampton will counter it. What a ball. What a chance. It's always going to be a goal there. Shane Long again. Southampton the counter. Similar to that first time we played them. Dominated them. Didn't finish our chance. Played some nice football. They go up the other end. And they go and score. Imagine if we finish the chances we create. Same old with this Manchester City side. 1-0 down here to Southampton. Ability to shoot. That's a great ball into Grealish. He's away from 1 and 2 and plays the ball into Bernardo Silva. And at least he's tried to create something. But no one seems to get the end of it. Half time. 1-0 down to the Saints. Another poor performance. What can you say? Another poor performance. Phil Foden, him and Grealish, excited to see those two link up. Not seen it at all today. Get Bernardo Silva off. We're selling Bernardo, I tell you now. When we get the chance, we're selling Bernardo Silva. It just doesn't work for him at all at the moment. He wants to leave. I want him to leave at the moment. Oh, Mahrez is having a shocker as well. Why can't we pass 2 yards? Why can't we pass 2 yards? De Bruyne. Foden. Zinchenko. Zinchenko. Another useless cross into the hands of Fraser Forster. Can we not put anything in it across the box? Grealish again. Zinchenko. Foden. Grealish. Through to De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Gundogan. Great goal. 1-0. We wish. It's 1-1. Should be 1-0. Good play here. Foden, Grealish, De Bruyne combining. Gundogan taps it in again. Gundogan's our top goal scorer, is he again, like last season? Good finish from Ilkay Gundogan. Great football from us. Foden. Grealish. De Bruyne. Mahrez. Cancelo. Cancelo. Ilkay Gundogan should score. Should score, Ilkay. He scored one, but he had a free header there. Good work again. I genuinely believe this is our best team. Gundogan instead of Bernardo Silva. This is our best team. Play again by Diaz. De Bruyne. Mahrez. Can we actually get a counter on here? Oh my word. No, we can't. Terrible. Rodri. Gundogan. Just give it on back. Just give it up. Hello, Edozie. Where's all this coming from, Samuel Edozie? Great skill, but... Oh my word. Every pass. Diaz away. Grealish. Wide to Mahrez. Mahrez deflects! Oh, Foster saves it. Cleared away. De Bruyne keeps it alive. Grealish going to lose his header to Armstrong. A draw again as well. Southampton this time. I mean, I know we lost to them. I'd rather lose than draw. At least show some fight. We might lose here. Shane Long, well done, Rodri. Forwards, please. Rodri. De Bruyne. Little back heel into Grealish. Let him go. Grealish. Shields Phil Foden. You're all through here, Foden. Foden! Oh, cannot score to save his life. Shocking finish. Play through by Grealish, Phil Foden to win the game for us. Once again puts it wide of the post. Miss after miss after miss from Phil Foden. Missed too many now, hasn't he, Phil? Okay, well done. Sterling. De Bruyne. Oh, just give it Sterling. He didn't acres of space, please. There, go on, Raheem. Chase it. Bednarak. Oh, Sterling's nicked it off him. Sterling. Ferran Torres! And Ferran comes on and gives us 3 points in the end. Brilliant goal from Ferran in the 92nd minute. I think he's our top goal scorer. Well done, Sterling. Didn't leave this one. Didn't give up. Wins it off Bednarak. It's a poor cutback. It's a terrible cutback to Ferran Torres. Terrible, terrible pass. Luckily, Ferran managed to just drag the ball from behind him. And he puts it into the back of the net with the outside of his boot. Brilliant Ferran. Ferrandowski, they calling him. I don't think so. 2-1. Right at the death. We win this game. What a stressful game that was. What a stressful game. Gundogan and Ferran Torres come off the bench to give us 3 points. And let's hope that Liverpool maybe or Chelsea have dropped points after that. And it'll mean even more. Well, Liverpool beat West Ham 1-0, so they keep the 3 points. And Chelsea beat Brentford 2-0, so that was a very important win in the end, wasn't it? To keep up their level with Chelsea on points and chasing Liverpool, who at the moment are in good form and just keep winning. Well, we face Everton next at the Etihad Stadium at home. We're going to simulate the game against Everton because I want to finish the episode with a big win and the end of the transfer window against Watford. Well, a 4-0 win at home against Everton. 4 goals. Good to see. Chelsea beat Burnley 1-0. Liverpool beat Aston Villa 3-1. Manchester United beat Brentford 3-0. We've actually moved above Chelsea on goal difference. Wow. Well, we've scored 38 goals there, so it shows the difference you can make by scoring a few goals, a couple of 4-0 wins and so on. But our defensive record, it's helping us so much, pushes up above Chelsea by 1 on goal difference. We're back into second now, 4 points off league leaders Liverpool. This aside for Watford, Ederson in goal, it's Walker, Stones, Laporte and Cancelo in the back 4. It's Grealish, De Bruyne and Fernandinho in the midfield 3. Sterling on the left, Gabriel Jesus on the right. Ferran Torres through the middle. We've got Foden, Mahrez, Bernardo Silva, Cole Palmer, Diaz, Ake and Stefan on the bench. Ilkay Gundogan is out for 2 days with a little bit of a knock. And this is the Watford side. Elliott starts in goal. Navarro, Cathcart, Kabasele and Rose the back 4. Luther, Kuka and Sissoko in the midfield 3. And then very dangerous front 3. Ismail Sarr, Joao Pedro and Dennis on the bench. They've got Suarez and Hernandez, Itobo, Cleverly. Some good options off there as well. Here at Vicarage Road, and well, he's hoping to end the episode with a bit of confidence, aren't we? With a big win over this Watford side. They're a decent Watford side, to be fair, but I do expect them maybe to go down this season. And we've got to really build on our confidence now. Ferran Torres is up top. He can get a couple more goals, maybe a hat-trick. He's had that in the past. A dark ground is the Watford Stadium. Good work from Grealish, and he's fouled here. Walker through to Jesus, and there's a corner, but he's not pulling it back for the free kick for the foul on Jack Grealish. Doesn't look like it. De Bruyne swings one in. It's Raheem Sterling in there. De Bruyne into Ferran Torres, cleared away. Last ditch by Watford. Cancelo's been spun here by Ismail Sarr. He's physical and quick. He plays the ball in behind, and Kyle Walker deals with it really well. Cancelo. De Bruyne. Great moving from Ferran. Ferran, great skill as well from Ferran Torres. Well, that is a wonderful goal. Absolutely class from Ferran Torres there. Absolutely class. Ball comes into him here from De Bruyne. His movement's wonderful here. He takes on Kabasele and he takes it round him and he puts it into that bottom corner past Rob Elliott. And it's brilliant from Ferran Torres. He's had a really good season. He has had a really good season at striker. I don't think he's the answer. You know, striking and everything like that, his movement. Sterling. Oh, Ferran! Oh, he's somehow not got in. Is it a foul? Is he offside, Ferran Torres? What is it? If this is a foul, it's a joke. Wow. Shocking decision as Ferran went to make it 2-0. They're playing long balls here to Joao Pedro. You'd put Dennis or someone in there. A bit taller, a bit bigger. Good movement from Ferran. See you later, Kabasele. Ferran pulls it back to Grealish, and Jack Grealish makes it 2-0 Manchester City. Brilliant goal from Grealish. De Bruyne plays it wide. Jesus down the line to Ferran Torres, who takes it round Kabasele so easily. Somehow Grealish gets there ahead of Kuka. He must be very disappointed with his defensive impression there on the team. Shocking. Grealish just puts it down the middle on his left foot. It's a goal for Grealish. A goal for City. A 2-0 lead. And we said we'd end this episode with a bit of confidence by beating Watford. That's looking like it's the way it's going to go. Watford are worried. Here's Sterling. Into Ferran. Torres, who makes it 3-0. Beautiful football. We're tearing Watford apart. Second goal of the day for Ferran Torres. And 2-0 we lead. We've made it into 3. Great little pass from Sterling there, by the way. Grealish with the outside of the boot into, De Bruyne. De Bruyne wide to Sterling. Sterling just lifts it up to Ferran, whose movement's fantastic. And Ferran just knocks it into that near post so easily. 3-0. And it's not even half time yet. And we're building our goal difference up massively. Grealish. Brilliant from Grealish. Ferran with confidence hits one. Good save by the keeper. Oh, De Bruyne is very tired. I think he'll come off at half time. Sterling. Brilliant. Sterling, brilliant. Sterling! Oh, just wide of the post. Wonderful run from Raheem Sterling. Beating so many men here. Just took his time. And he saw that gap and he thought, I can make a run into that. Maybe he could have looked for a pass to Ferran. But he went for goal himself and it's just wide by Raheem. Into Sterling. Oh, easy tackle, easy tackle. Sterling's first touch is what lets him down, really. He takes this really heavy first touch most of the time. And it stops him from getting the ball in an attacking position. Here's Grealish, great. You see, that's the first touch we're looking for. Grealish. Into Cole Palmer. Could be a goal for Cole Palmer. Blocked away and saved. Sissoko into the box. Not even reach the box. It might do in the end. Still might. Clean sheet might be thrown away here. João Pedro, and it's Kyle Walker making a block. Usually, it's always Kyle Walker making his last-ditch blocks, isn't it? This time on João Pedro. Great play from Grealish. See you later, Sissoko. And another. He's just sat Sissoko down now. And he gets the ball, and it's into Rob Elliott's hands, but Moussa Sissoko on his backside there, trying to take on Jack Grealish. Can't get the ball off him. Cole Palmer's tired. He's been on the field 10 minutes. Good ball for Ant. Grealish. What a ball. Sterling's not Phil Foden. Sterling will finish the chance. 4-0 Manchester City. What a ball by Jack Grealish. Another assist for him. Into Raheem Sterling. And he finishes the chance. Good work from Palmer on this side. Look at this. What a ball by Grealish. As soon as he lifts it into that area, you know Sterling's finishing that. Brilliant goal from Raheem Sterling. Brilliant bit of chance creation from Jack Grealish. Itobo comes on for Dennis. They're going even more defensive now. Good idea, Watford. Got the last kick of the game. Nice full time. Manchester City 4, Watford 0. Finally, we're scoring goals now out in the Premier League. It's about time. So the results around the table, Liverpool have beat Arsenal 1-0 and Chelsea have lost 3-1 to Manchester United. That is massive. That is absolutely massive. So we're on 53 points now. A bit of daylight between us and Chelsea. 3 points at the top there. And Liverpool on 57. Now transfer deadline day is approaching. We will just sim to the end of the transfer deadline day. We're not going to make any signings. There'll be no outgoings, I don't think. And then we get into the business end, the second part of the season for this series. Well, we could lift the Premier League title. We're still chasing Liverpool, but we're now doing pretty well goal difference-wise, aren't we? So you're at transfer deadline day, and we will finish it with no ingoings, a few of outgoings on loan, but no permanent moves. And the next episode starts the game against the league leaders, Liverpool. Thank you very much for watching. Please do like the video if you haven't liked it already. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and haven't subscribed, and we'll see you guys next time.